So I hope you guys liked my excuse for not having made video for 2 months. I thought it was pretty good. I probably even stand up to KDISD standards, you know, granted I had a signed note from my parent or a doctor. The doctor. Okay, I'm being a nerd now. Anyway, so we all know that I've actually just been in school, you know, in the sky, because everybody knows that that's where the Northeast is, right, Nettie Ann? Yes. And I really like my school, but as some of you may know because I've talked to you recently, I really don't like my major, like, at all. Which is a shame because I wanted to be an architect since I was in 7th grade. But I think what happened is that I just held on to that dream and didn't realize that I was changing as a person, but the dream wasn't changing with me. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I know for a fact that I don't like this, and I spent the last couple of weeks talking to, like, tons of people about my future and what I'm gonna do, and it's been really helpful, and all of them tell me that architecture is one of those things where within the first couple of weeks you know for sure whether this is for you or not. Some people it will take them longer, but I think in my case I know for a fact, I know 100%. So here's what I did. I decided to drop studio for a number of reasons. One, it was just taking a toll on me physically, it's been taking a toll on me mentally, and I really need a good GPA to transfer to another department for next semester, next year, and studio is just not helping that. So, you know, don't think that I just made this decision on a whim. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this. I've done all kinds of T-charts, pro-con lists, that sort of thing, and I feel really good about this right now, so don't worry about me. I'm actually really happy right now, and I'm excited because I get to enjoy my college experience now. So that means a couple of things now that I'm dropping studio. One, I have a lot of time on my hands. What does that mean for you? That means I get to make videos again, which is super exciting because I have so many ideas and I miss talking to you guys and I miss seeing your face. Well, I watch your videos, I just don't make them anymore. And that also means that I have time on the weekends to do stuff, because the way they do it is they assign studio projects over the weekend. So basically you go in Friday afternoon and come out Monday morning like a zombie. This weekend, for example, I slept. I actually slept. I forgot what it was like to sleep. That's sad, but it was wonderful. I also watched shows that I haven't been able to watch. I watched Psych. I watched Merlin. Well, no, I haven't watched Merlin yet, but I'm watching it after this. And also, I cleaned. I cleaned for the first time. I haven't had time to clean. I don't even like cleaning, but you should have seen me. I was vacuuming, dusting. I changed the sheets on my bed. I made my bed. I did the laundry. I organized the crap out of my desk and my dresser. Oh man, Nettie Ann, you would be proud, I think. I think my mom would be proud. And above all, I actually enjoyed it. I hate cleaning and I never enjoy it, but I enjoyed it this time. What's the lesson behind all this? It's the little things in life that matter. Yeah. I know that I have like a bunch of things to catch up on, like showing you my room and stuff, but I think that can wait for now. Trust me, I'm gonna get to it. But I actually just really want to continue with this conversation that Nettie Ann and Sophie brought up about home, because I thought it was really interesting and I was talking to someone about it just yesterday. But before I go there, Nettie Ann, here's your collage right on my wall. Beautiful looking. Okay, home. So, I grew up in San Diego, which is a beautiful place with perfect weather and wonderful beaches. And I had a really great childhood. I mean, my dad was a full-time student and he had a full-time job, a wife and 3 kids, so money was very, 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 very tight. I cannot stress that enough. It was very tight. But my parents always managed to give us like the best experiences ever. We did things, you know, it's just the little things. We had picnics at the bay, like as an entire family, extended family and all. We spent Sundays at the seaport. We went to the park to play catch. We spent Friday nights with my grandma having dinner for what she likes to call Friday Social. We were always doing something, and it was always really fun, and mostly because we were together and we always enjoyed each other's company. My family is very close-knit. So close-knit, in fact, that I grew up with all of my mom's side of the family. All of her brothers and sisters live in San Diego still. It's funny because they're actually all from New York, and one sibling decided to move to San Diego. So they all decided to move to San Diego. I like to call it the Great Migration. So they've been there for like some 20 odd years. So I got to grow up with all of my aunts and uncles and all of my cousins, and they somehow managed to line all of us up because we all have another cousin that's like the same age as us that we grew up with like as best friends kind of thing. So for me that was Sam, and also Marlena, but she's not technically related to me, but she's still my cousin, okay? I don't care what anyone says. We're family. So it was the three of us, the Three Musketeers, and we played the craziest things. We were super nerds. We were all really indecisive, but we always had fun together, which was the important thing. And you know, I could go on and tell you all these memories and tell you exactly where they happened in San Diego, like the house that I lived in, or the place that we went, like the Seaport, for example, or Balboa Park. And I could tell you about all these places that made up my childhood, but for me, that's not home. Home for me, the reason these places were important is because I was with people that I loved. I was with my family and even my friends. I love you guys. So that for me, home is more about the people that I love. I don't get emotionally attached to places easily, and I'm sure it could happen, but so when I moved to Texas, I thought that I would always go back to San Diego. I didn't want to move to Texas. I thought San Diego is where it's at. That's where I grew up. That's the best place ever. But as I grew up, I realized the only reason I loved San Diego so much is because I loved the people that were in it, that I spent my time with there. And I realized, you know, like after a while, it occurred to me that I mean, San Diego is a beautiful place, and there are places there that are just awesome that I would love to see again, but if I never lived there again, I would be happy with that. I think. I'm almost certain. And, you know, not to say that I wouldn't ever live there again, but honestly, the only reason it was ever important to me is because that's where my family was. So, for me, home isn't in San Diego. It's not where I grew up. It's, home, they say home is where the heart is, and my heart is with my family. So if you really think about it, home is in Texas for me right now. My heart is in Texas because that's where my parents are, that's where my siblings are, that's where my niece and nephew are, the loves of my life. That's where they all are. But I'm not attached to Texas either. It's, you know, it's an okay place, but it's not somewhere I want to be forever, I guess. But it's not like somewhere that I would just choose off the map and want to go there, but that's where my family is. So that's where home is. So I guess I'm just different in the sense that I don't associate home with being within four walls or any kind of location. It's any kind of place, really. It's just with the wherever the people that I love are, that's where home is for me. So that's what I think about it. I love to know what everyone else thinks. And what else do I have to say? Well, that just brings up how much I miss my family. I miss them a lot, but you know, we're so close and we love each other so much that I feel okay being here alone because I know that they're over there, like wishing the best for me and thinking about me and just sending their love up this way into the sky. And that just makes me feel good, so. And I also really, really, really miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. But I love hearing about what you're doing in these videos, and I think this was an awesome idea. So we should really continue this, and I shouldn't be the one saying that, but I'm really going to try hard to continue doing this every week. So, you know, hopefully we can look forward to that. I certainly have the time now. I think that's it. So now I'm going to awkwardly end this video with this crazy dance. That isn't that crazy. It's kind of lame, but